What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and to lucky episode 13 of Let's Play 2001Scape. I'm Twinrova, and this is my Ironman 2001Scape account, Theoin. In today's episode, we need to be on our grind for iron ore, iron bars, and smithing iron swords. The goal of which is to level our smithing skill so that someday in the future, down the line, we will be able to craft our very own adamant armor on our own without needing to save up the money to buy it. And in the short term, so that we can save up the money to buy it. And this is because we are regularly now being hunted down by PKers every time I log into play. And we still have bronze equipment, so if the right PKer runs into us at the right time, we just don't have the equipment to back up any levels that I've gained, or that I will gain. So right now in this episode, my goal is to try my very best to grind through as much iron ore, iron bars, and iron equipment as I can on a journey to purchasing my very first adamant item in the game. Which you hopefully know by now that adamant is actually... Man, my mining success rate is horrible right this second. There we go. Adamant equipment is the best equipment in the game, and several players now have access to adamant armor and items. I originally thought that I would challenge myself. Yeah, mining level, let's go. What are we at? We're at... Why can I not see? 25 mining. Awesome. Awesome. That is excellent. I originally thought that I would challenge myself by making myself wait to wear armor until I could craft it myself, but I'm actually going to relax that particular part of the challenge, primarily because I am the target of so much heat with regards to the PvP scene here. On 2001Scape, I would really like to not continuously die on my grind or continuously fear for my life while skilling, so I'm going to basically focus as much as possible on enhancing this account for PvP purposes, meaning that the first thing we need to do is save up some money for adamant gear. And we should be able to do that in a relatively short time period. Using the smithing skill. We actually can make money pretty fast with the smithing skill by smithing swords and selling them in Varrock. Let's see, how many players are playing? We've got Sky Coffee and RuneScape. It looks like Richie logged out earlier. That's cool. But yeah, smithing actually makes a good amount of money for an Ironman account. So that is what I'm going to be doing in this episode, and hopefully we will not get rushed and PK'd along the way. I just checked rsc.vet. I went over to the high scores and was looking at different players to see if they're online, and I think most of the PKers that I am currently aware of are offline, but we still have to be careful. Anytime we right click and see that attack option, if they're within our kind of range of levels, we just need to give them some space to try to make sure to do the best we can to avoid getting PK'd. And yeah, I think earlier I was really struggling to maneuver. I say earlier in the last episode, which for me was earlier because I'm back on again because I can't get enough of 2001Scape. I was struggling to take the path, to take the most efficient path, because of rumors that the PKers are on the path in some area along the way that I wanted to go. So for instance, I'd hear, oh hey, I'd be heading towards the Dwarven Mine Anvils and hear, hey, Dorothy is in Falador, and then, oh, okay, I'm going to go to Lumbridge, and hey, Dorothy's in Lumbridge. And, then Dorothy was just hanging out over at the Barbarian Village, grinding combat XP, it looked like. But yeah, so I've been, in the last episode, I really felt like I had to run around the game world to accomplish my mission. And in this particular moment, I think, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of the PKers are offline, so I think I have a nice moment in time to focus on skilling on the most efficient path. At least here is to hoping that we can have a good grind session without PKers online. So let's smelt this iron ore. We're over here in the Lumbridge furnace. Of course, every iron ore that we attempt to smelt is going to have a chance of failing, and that is perfectly okay because we only need one ore per bar is in comparison with 2 ores per bar for smelting bronze bars. So that is totally fine. I actually saw, what was it? I saw Yorick running up and down the west side of Varrock, so I'm wondering if maybe he found a nice path on the west side. Maybe the west mine? Is there a west mine that has iron ore? That could be good. A good way to avoid this path. It's just like this path in front of the stone circles, I feel like, is the most camped. And I could be wrong, but it just seems like it's the most camp spot. Like right in front of the Champions Guild is where I think they sit. It could be smart if I need to go to the anvils. Yeah, from the furnace to the anvils, it seems smart to take this path. Ooh, can I take this path? Is there a way around over here? I have to learn what this path is that he was taking. What am I examining posts for? Yes, perfect. Okay, if I click here, is it going to take me? Wow. Yorick, my man. Only here's the Champions Guild, right? Is there someone in here? So that is an interesting path. It actually takes us right up to what I consider to be the scariest part of the map. This is where I think that they hang out. So I don't actually know if that's the best path, but maybe this is shorter. Maybe it's just a shorter journey this way. We'll try to replicate it. We'll try to follow in Yorick's footsteps. And see how far we can get. I think we have around 1600 GP. So we need, it's about 4200 for an adamant axe, which would be good for us. Let's see, can I make a longsword yet? I think I needed 19. Oh, 21. You need 21 smithing. I have 19 smithing. Okay, so can we make short swords? Ooh. Sword. Short sword. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were making daggers before, and now we're making iron short swords. Every free moment spent skilling, feels like a small blessing, right? Because we're able to skill in peace on a server that is not peaceful. I really love open PvP servers in any MMO. And this is no different. This is my favorite so far, in fact. Okay, and so we're not leveling with this many bars at a time. It's not very efficient for skilling. Let's actually be looking at our smithing. But let's see. It is useful for money making. Yeah, I think we're going to make money relatively quickly. It'll be even better when we hit 21 smithing and can sell long swords. But yeah, we can sell each one for around 50. Yeah. So we just made 362 GP just like that since the session started. And we need from 1600 plus 3000 would be what, 4600? So we need less than 3000 gold. So less than 10 trips. And we should be set. So this is 350. We had like 16, maybe 16 and a half. What's interesting is we're going to have to walk with the gold. Now that's going to be scary. And then we're going to have to carry the weapon. We can get PK'd with a weapon. So that could also be scary. Yeah, I'd like to deposit some gold. So 250, we now have 1850, around 1900 gold. Yes. 50. Yes. We have 12 left, so 10. Yes. 1. And 1. Alright, and back to mining. Perfect. Yeah, and this is what we need to be doing for most of the episode. Hopefully we can grind out enough GP to get that sweet adamant battle axe that should allow us to hit harder. So the thing is, our opponents might have a main that they're focusing a lot on, but I don't think they're spending as much time on their alts. I don't know if they want to spend as much money on their PKing alts just to find me. Deja is here, still grinding. With the sick armor. Looking great. Okay, apparently with the smithing level high enough, it's actually not too bad to acquire the gear. You need to complete all quests for the best cape and for access to... I don't think you need all quests, but I think you need most quests, at least for access to the Champions Guild. And I think in the Champions Guild, at least what I've heard from other players, is that you can buy an adamant plate body for 40k gold. Which is a lot, but higher level equipment is going to sell for more gold. Yeah, and like, who was it? Not Richie. Like Acoustic. Like Acoustic told us in the last episode, as soon as we unlock steel equipment, we're going to be making money faster and faster. So it honestly will be okay. It'll definitely take effort if we lose it PKing to regain our equipment. But this is nuts. We're basically going to have to be prepared for PvP at like any possible moment. See, and York is just like going with nothing so that if someone catches him, he doesn't lose anything. He's not risking anything. And that might be a useful strategy to just like increase the pace of skilling. But then if you're caught, you die, and I really don't want to give them the satisfaction of killing me. Like, it's probably going to happen anyway. I probably won't be able to avoid it forever. But we're going to do the best that we can to not let that happen. Because all he actually has to do is find me and catch me, right? And right now, we would just unavoidably lose. Now, we can improve our situation if we can level our strength and get better equipment. Then not only could we flee, right, and try to avoid combat, but we could potentially survive long enough to escape. If we do finally have that encounter. And you never know. Awesome, let's go. LOL, we got too much ore. Do we really need that food? Yeah, I think we do. Like a just in case. If we ever do encounter one of those characters in a compromised situation, then perhaps we could even return the favor with some grinding. Would be fun to attempt at least. All it would take is a nice good smack with elemental bolt or two to get the party started. We actually are heading the wrong way. We need to be going to Lumbridge for the furnace and need to keep our eyes peeled. Earlier, I was just walking along. Hey, Heavy Arms logged in. We met him or her. We met them in the last episode. I was just walking along on the path to Lumbridge in the last episode when I ran into Dorothy and a friend, and I really could not get a good look at who the other player was. Could have been the sugar daddy character that we met at the end of the last episode. That's possible. But I don't think so. I don't know. It is possible. They would be around the same level. The sugar did attack RuneScape, right? Who we met in the last episode. Who's also PvP enabled. Looks like Yorick is not online. Yeah, RuneScape is on. And Yorick is our Alliance member. It would be great to... Ooh, cool rock. Wow, we see that person so far away. Fighting. I wonder if that's like the mirage that we saw in the last episode. I thought I saw RuneScape. Oh my gosh, and we saw the skeleton just like fighting out of nowhere. Wow, I wonder if there's like some kind of glitching going on. Interesting. Not quite sure what to make of all that. But I am on my smithing and money-making grind today. That is the goal. Wow, we're failing a lot this this round. I'm trying to watch this bar up here and see if it actually ever moves. Hey, we advanced a smithing level. Okay, so what is the goal here? What does it think my goal is? Set goal at 21. Then let's see what happens. Current goal level 21. Like, are we supposed to see the green get closer to the end? Because I don't think that's happening. Awesome. Let's go check this out and see if this person is really here. Following Richie Hogg, it says. Interesting. How weird. Got some strange glitches going on recently. Yeah, that's a little confusing. Oh. There's Richie. It's funny that Cool Rocks follow said following Richie Hogg. How strange. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on the server, but it's all good. Not sure if that's something that actually needs to get fixed. Look at this farmer wandering this far down. Oh? Or, if it's an authentic bug, LOL, that's kind of funny. Here's my disguise going undercover. Just put on the wizard hat when you're casting magic. How's it going, Space Boy? Oh, Dorothy. Wants me to add them. I thought you were offline. I thought I didn't have to worry about you at this particular moment. Are they still at the barbarian village? There they are. There's Dorothy. It looked like iron or steel gear. It did not look like any kind of like mithril setup. We definitely need to make sure that these clicks hit right, because Dorothy didn't have the time to turn the corner. It's chasing. Oh, it's got the mithril. The adamant, I should say. Why do I keep saying that? Going for the chase. Run, rabbit. Yep. I'm running. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm running. Here's the chase. This is intense. Wow, 29. And PK'er. That is scary. We cannot fight the highwayman. We can't afford it. Yeah, there we go. That was it. That saved us. Okay, we can keep moving in a straight line if we keep clicking right here. Ooh, but we have to brake for this gap. Not quite appropriate, but that's okay. LOL. I'm a warrior. He running. Yep, he sure is. Is it gonna work? Dang, this is gonna be tough. Catching up. Ooh, I've got +1 defense. Where's that coming from? Oh yeah, come on. You were doing it. What's wrong? My comment is 13, yours is 14. I tried firing magic back at you. LOL, that's when I stopped running. You were going to get me. 100%. Wow. I know pathing from the old days. Obviously did not. It was a freaking intense chase. You deserved the PK. You wanted it. Was trying to cast a bolt backwards at you. And so I'm 14.5 combat. I'm 13.0. You also have to be, I think, 3 or 4 elemental bolt. I can hit an 8. That's only for melee, right? Have lots of food. You were ready for it. This is so sad. They really need to make it a wider range. We also have to have combat stats within a certain range. Like maybe your strength is more than 10 plus. Because it factors, I think, both combat and individual stats. Yeah, my strength is 16. So you're more than 10 strength ahead of me. So we probably can't combat. I will level my strength, and you will have another chance. I love the taunting. I clicked a rail by a wizard tower and got an examine text nice safety measure and thought it was from you somehow. No, it was earlier. Like I thought you were somehow sending me a quest chat. Okay, I'm working on smithing and strength, so I'll be within range. IDK probably in the next day or so. That's epic. You might... I'll keep my eyes open for you. Maybe straight strength isn't the move on this server, since you need strength within 10. Wow, how freaking it was solved the PvP way in Classic. Pures were the winners. For sure. Wow, that was kind of a letdown. That was intense. Yeah, I was quite nervous there. We need to keep grinding. We need to take advantage of this fact that we are too low level for Dorothy to kill us, which we certainly would have died just then. Like, there's no question about it. That would have been death. And we need to skill. We need to skill as quickly as we can. We need to get better gear. He was loaded up on food. He had everything going for him. Ooh, that was terrifying. Oh, that chase is going to become a short clip. I'll definitely... I saw Dorothy. Thanks. Oh, who? Level 12. Good luck. Ugh. Dang, let's go this way. See if they don't catch me. Ooh, it might be a bad idea. Let's hope we can get out of range fast enough. Because I don't know, I don't have enough food to survive against someone that's like clearly PKing. I can come up here. Wow. We live to fight another day. So apparently, you know, so typically in RuneScape, like strength pures will win, right? In melee combat, because strength is arguably the most important stat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, let's use these anvils. Whew. Man, skilling on this account is wild. So, having too high of a strength doesn't work out. Dude's dedicated. Dorothy finally... He's got ults at all different combat levels. Do you think Dorothy and Sugar are the same people? Weapon, sword. We can't make a long sword yet, right? Nope. Unfortunate. Make short swords and try to survive the road to Varrock. Not impossible, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that was going to be tough. If he can hit 6s, I only have 15 hits. Yeah, that would have been very tough. I am so very surprised that we're not dead. Pretty soon this whole map is going to be littered with your assassins. I know, I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. Dorothy caught up with me. I had a fatal flaw. Their strength level is more than 10 plus mine. So even though our combat level was within range, they couldn't attack me. Need within 10 of each combat stat, apparently. I read or heard that somewhere. Not 100% sure, but can confirm that Dorothy is 1 CB level up on me, but we could not combat, and our strength is 14 levels apart. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy situation. Wow. Yeah, 13 is my lucky number. So episode 13, we got lucky. And they're right that the map is going to be littered with my assassins. It's going to get harder and harder to do anything. Yeah, I'm going to focus on combat stats in the short term now to try to up my chances of survival. You know what's interesting is if I raise my defense too high, they might not be able to hit me. Yeah, that makes sense. Not sure about... Yeah, sugar. Me either, and honestly, I didn't get to learn I was safe until I was trying to cast Elemental Bolt at Dorothy, which was terrifying, lol. Bronze, she had... So we only need one more smithing level, right? Yeah, where am I going? I need to be going to the south. That's brutal. It was so sad. Wanted the kill so bad. I got really, really lucky. Oh yeah, 100%. Also the range for strength. Like you can only be 10 up with your strength pure. So she was hunting someone, and I immediately knew what she meant. She was so close. Yeah, I need like food. Yeah, that was very scary. So you can't run forever. Yeah, I really need to set the world on like, can I go in a straight line in these 4 directions? Like I just lock the camera one way and then, you know, click correctly to run in straight lines. That might be the play. Yeah, I need to learn like pathing mechanics. And I need better food. Okay, right now I'm going to the Varrock swords to sell off all of these swords we just made. Gosh. People were commenting that like they feel like I'm really earning everything that I achieve in this series because I'm playing, you know, Ironman on 2001Scape, and I think, you know, you're right. But it's only going up since the PvP situation has gotten more and more serious. I never really realized what was going to happen. 400 gold this time. Nice, nice. So that should put us at like 2,400 on our road to 4,200 gold. So we need, and we're at 2,400-ish. I need to go check to see if there's a bank in Draenor, because that would be a shorter distance to have to walk and not get PK'd. And like, it's not going to be the end of the world if we die. I just want to go as long as I can without dying. Yeah, so they messed up by making too much of a pure. Seven. Should have withdrawn. Yeah. 1 to 8 to 9, right? Yep. To 10, and then deposit 10. Oh, I can see my bank's balance. 25, 28. Okay, perfect. That is excellent. Should I grab some pie dishes and some red berries for when I head down and make some pies? So I have some more food. If I switch to the magic hat, it gives me 5 magic. So it's not so bad of a quick switch for combat, but we really don't need to take that space up. Look at the king has the red cape on. Look at the fashion scape. Fashion scaping it up. Yeah, the open PK rules being different really changes things. Wow. I'm still just like shocked by how that went down. Dorothy would have killed me if their strength wasn't too high. If their strength was 26 instead of 30, they probably could have killed me. Lag, server lag. Lots of server lag. Oh. Okay. Could be the server itself coming down. Looks like I'm still rolling. Yeah, my computer is okay, but the game is crashing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Wow, that was scary. Yeah, interesting. It might be a little less efficient, but I think I'll pick up a red berry. Yeah, this Ultimate Ironman life, I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I won't have a full inventory available to me for skilling while I'm being chased down. Interesting little bit of lag. Thankfully, iron mining is 1 attempt per ore, right? So we don't have to worry about even and odd numbers. Yeah, let's see if we can fill up the rest of our inventory slots with iron ore. I'm thinking, you know, I don't really want to just completely stop for cooking at the moment, but maybe every time we pass by, we can go ahead and make an attempt on a red berry pie and see if we can't start building up our food. Maybe I shouldn't have told Dorothy my strength level, because then they can create a new account and do the same exact thing but level it up to 26 strength and know that they're in range. Terrifying. Yeah. I mean, it's so sad, right? Like, it happened, I got caught, I got chased down. They deserve the kill, and it would have been cool. I would have congratulated them, you know. Like, that's just epic, you know. Would have been epic. Ah, if it wasn't for fate intervening so that Theoin could survive to fight another day. So we still have not been PK'd. It is the 13th episode. We definitely have people trying to PK us. And the world is small, and we need to get things done in the world. We need to hit our goals. It's not like it's a hardcore account, but I feel like I'm playing it like it's a hardcore account. If I make it to the end without dying, which is not going to happen with the series, you know, just like retroactively go apply, oh yeah, by the way, hardcore, because I never died. But that is very unlikely to happen. I actually hope to PvP myself, right, intentionally at some point, and so we'll eventually get some wins and some losses, right? It's bound to happen. Just makes for some cool footage. The goal is to have fun, and I definitely had fun trying my futile attempts at surviving. What's up, Richie? Just thankful that I'm still alive. Ooh, let's not have another lag. It'd also be unfortunate if I didn't get the kill on footage, like if I DC'd or something and then they got the kill. That would not be fun at all. The look on Dorothy's face. I mean, I know you can't really see the expression, but just like the little pause. Oh, I ran past the furnace because I'm still on autopilot, just like trying to process what happened today. Why did I keep the hat? And waste an inventory slot on that? I don't really think it's worth it. Maybe. Just to get that little edge on the elemental bolt cast. Okay. Let's process this iron ore. Continuing to work on our smithing skill. We're very close to being able to smith our very own iron longsword. That will be epic and fun. All right. Next up, we need to head over to the mill. We don't have a pot or a bucket. I wonder if we can use the pot of flour on the water. I never really tried that. I could be wasting a step. Lexer Pro. Let's see there. I think there's a pot over here. Did you just spawn in? Wow. Welcome. Funny odds. Lexer Pro. Okay, I think there's a pot that we can have in the kitchen. Yeah, here's a pot. Perfect for our red berry pie attempt. Is a mind rune? No, we don't. We're not keeping mind runes. Immediately questing, maybe. I'm looking for a quest. The Restless Ghost right off the bat. Solid choice. Okay, we're going to head over to the Lumberjee Mill. Remember all of those episodes where we just baked bread over and over and over again? We could just make bread, but no, we're going to try for the red berry pie because it'll be a more efficient use of our inventory space. Alright, we actually need a wheat. Out of it today. I'm just like walking past everything. Not out of it, overstimulated, right? It came down off of all of the adrenaline of sprinting away from Dorothy down this path. Never gonna forget that moment. They found us in... Dorothy spotted me in, like, Varrock, right? And we ran all the way to Lumbridge, around and up to through Falador when they finally caught me. Absolutely bonkers moment. Yeah, ran around half the world on a chase. If I could have just got out of vision. We've got to think about this, like line it up like maybe like east-west, right? And then go in a straight line. Okay, and then to turn, we need to just come over at an angle and then straight. Yeah, and then over and then straight. Yeah, to make the most efficient use. And then around a corner, we can't end up stepping backwards. You have to learn how to avoid that. Yeah, we're going to have to practice this. Okay, my hope, I don't know that this is going to work, but my hope is that we can use the pot of flour on the well. I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try it just in case it works. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think, so for a bucket, we don't have any money. We could sell the wizard hat and buy a bucket, maybe, if they'll take any money for the wizard hat. We could kill a man. Yes, please. What are you selling? Take a look. Will you buy my wizard hat? No. And a bucket is 2 GP. Okay. Let's attack a man. Should we train our strength to like 19 or something? Hey, a hit points level. Let's go. Okay, will you buy bones from me? That's going to be messed up, if you will, but let's see how dark the shopkeeper is. Sell your bones for 0 GP. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. Let's see. I think there might be a bucket right over here on the ground. There might also be one in the pen with the cows. Like, there's got to be a bucket just like laying around here somewhere. And when you're an ultimate Ironman, which every Ironman on this server automatically is. Ooh, that's another pot. So we're going to have a second pot of flour, but it's not a bucket. Where did we find a bucket? I was going to say that it's good information to have. There's an air rune that spawns. Yeah, nothing in here. Yeah, maybe we check the pen of cows. What can I sell? Could I sell the flour for a bucket? Maybe an onion. Can I sell an onion for a bucket? Let's see how much they buy an onion for. Let's just load up on some onions. These are for dyes, right, in a quest? Maybe Goblin Diplomacy, actually. I think also for, maybe not also, maybe just that quest. Prince Ali Rescue, right? You need to create a yellow dye for the blonde wig that I think we have to put on either us or Prince Ali. Yeah, I think that's what onions are for. Okay, let's see if the shopkeeper would be so happy, so kind, as to purchase some onions from us on this fine evening. Sell our onions. Yeah, there we go. 2, we'll buy a bucket. We can go ahead and sell the rest. Why not? Okay, use the bucket on the well. Let's go ahead and make our pastry dough. Use that on the pie dish. We can drop the pot, drop the pot, drop the bucket. We don't need all this. Go make an attempt at cooking the pie. Okay. Let's use, oh wait, we need to put the filling in the pie. Right. Been playing for an hour, perfect. Let's use the pie on the range. Yeah, let's go. Success. Good job, 15 cooking. Okay, so that's another little spot of HP should we come under attack. We need to make it over to some anvils for smithing, and I'm thinking, yeah, we also want to be progressing our quests, right? Like we might, do we want to start Romeo and Juliet? Where do we have to go? Can we do it all in Varrock? I'm trying to think if Romeo and Juliet sends us anywhere. By questing, we slowly unlock the ability to access Doric's quest and the blue cape, right? The Cape of Distinction, which is a +2 armor buff from a cape, the best cape in the game. And of course, capes in RuneScape are so incredibly important. Let's go on this side. Yeah, we'll try to remember to keep doing this. I think Dorothy might have had... Did we see Dorothy switch into a wizard hat setup? Maybe for magic? So it's interesting. Let's actually try to open this door. It should give us an error message. I think this is the Champions Guild. You have not proven yourself worthy to enter here. The door won't open. You need the highest available influence. Yep. That's what I thought. I wonder if there's iron ore over here. Could just follow this path. Just avoid the mugger. Like, it could be a good spot, actually. Like, maybe, you know, you can run either direction. It's kind of out in the open so they can see you, but then you get a chance to run. But obviously we're not very good at running, so maybe that's not the best criteria. But it could be closer. Didn't find anything interesting. Ooh. So not high enough level for that. Wonder what that was. Let's see, what are these rocks? Playing 2001Scape really makes so many different game functions make so much more sense. Clay, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure which one over here is iron, or if any of them over here are iron. They might not have iron at both mines. In fact, it would kind of make sense if they didn't. All right, let's try to get 21 smithing with this batch. All right, short sword. Two down, hoping for 21. So we can start making long swords. One more chance at 21 with this inventory. All right, no dice, but we will be making some lovely money. Right, is that the examine text right now? Yep, lovely money. It's funny because I said that for a long time, just like pretty regularly, and I couldn't remember what it was from. I was playing RuneScape all the time. Had just never examined current gold in a while. Okay, let's sell some iron short swords. 54 GP, 53. Yep. If we do it a little slowly, then every so often one starts to kind of like spawn out and we make a little more money than we did. Ooh, 317. Oh, so we're making more or less gold based on how many of our ores get turned into bars. I wasn't even thinking of that. That is definitely what's happening. Yeah, so we can go bank this. Yorick said that he was mining at the East Mine, I think, and he was doing steel. So maybe that implies that it's only, that iron is only on that side. We had 317, so we want to deposit 250. That brings us down to 67. Want to withdraw, let's see, 1, yes, withdraw 2, whoops, should be at what, 69, yep. Let's withdraw 1, that puts us at 70, so then we can deposit 10, 10, and 50. And we should be in the clear. Perfect. Okay. All right, time to go mine some more iron. I am very happy that we are into iron gear as far as our smithing goes. That is actually very exciting. It's like we're stepping out of the noob territory, but we are still a noob until we have, you know, better gear than, I don't know, let's say like steel gear. Like the ability to make steel gear is awesome, but even iron gear is like, you know, kind of noob level. Though with how many people have adamant on the server, I'm kind of feeling like you need adamant to be, I don't know, not a noob anymore, because there's a lot. Look at Dija. So sick. Hope Richie just logged. All right, let's drop the wizard hat for now. We're not going to prioritize that much just in case. And let's mine. All right, we've got 15, so we're basically running half an inventory. And that's actually not so bad. That makes it feel not so bad having all of this extra stuff. We could cast the runes too. Like, we don't really need to have all of these runes. I do feel like it's one of our best chances to get a good shot in combat. So maybe it is worth it. Right, if someone approaches us and we smack them with a giant 8 or something up front. Whoops. We do not want the hat. Just want to walk here. And back to mining. This is so much fun. Now we're having to earn our right to mine. Right, as we're being chased around the map. It won't take long. They'll have a pure account, right, an alt that's just right for my strength level, you know. Yeah, I need to talk to, I guess, the server admins and just get some clarification on the PKing rules. So that would be useful. I wonder if there's footage of the chase in the Discord. I wonder if Dorothy was recording. I would have been if I was them. Ah, because that was so cool. Such a good chase. Oh my gosh. And they chased for so long and far. They were not quitting. Wahoops. All right. This feels good. Making some progress. Pardon me, just a giant sneeze in the background. Just went on mute for a second. Okay, only 2 more. Ooh, we found a sapphire. Oh yeah, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell the sapphire. Someone told me in the comments where the gem trader was. Where is the gem trader? Is it in Falador? The gem shop might actually be in Falador. Hey, we advanced to mining level. Let's go. That is level 27 mining. We were only 3 mining levels away from making it onto the mining leaderboards. I need to go check the high score soon to see how that's going. But yeah, we'll totally sell off this sapphire to make some money on our way towards the money needed for adamant equipment. So Dorothy was saying that they could hit like 6s. I've seen myself hit 3s pretty regularly. If I could get to the point where I was hitting 4 or 5s, I might be able to live long enough to run. Or at least to put up a good fight. I really just don't want to get absolutely wrecked. Like if I get found and attacked and beat, and it's like a fun battle, then I'll feel good about it. But I just don't want to get wrecked. My pride would not handle it. JK, I would be totally fine. But I would love to put up a good fight before going down. Had some good dice rolls at first, and now we've got several poor ones in a row on the purity of our iron ore. Like next time, can you just tell me at the node, right? Hey, a smithing level 21, let's go. Awesome. Epic. Okay, so now we should be able to make suddenly even more money per bar. That's per 2 bars, though. So I don't know. Hopefully it's double. Hopefully we make more money with long swords than short swords. I think we will. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be bad to have like an adamant axe and then like a bronze armor. Like, does that even make sense? Maybe I'll have to go buy some better equipment like all around. I'm going to be able to make iron stuff very shortly. It would have been funny if he PK'd my silver light. That's kind of entertaining. A magic sword. Right, it gets like a boost. Brings a boost to like fighting demons like imps and whatnot, which is cool. I forget who told us that Silverlight is good for imps. I have to remember it for the imp catcher quest. Assuming that is one of our valid quests. one of our 2001Scape quests. I think Imp Catcher is one of the quests. Yeah, we saw someone else doing Imp Catcher, so definitely. I wonder, are the guards supposed to protect us in PvP? If I get PK'd in the city, like, will a guard try to intervene if the other player is skulled, maybe? Yeah, I wonder how that works. I'm not sure that that's how it works, but that would be cool. Okay, let's make long swords. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, this is the first chance to replace our weapon. I don't know that a longsword is good enough to replace Silverlight, but we're definitely going to check it out and see. Alright, so if we switch, we go to 1111. So Silverlight is a steel longsword. Oh, sorry, an iron longsword. That is the stats of Silverlight. Plus it gets a bonus to demon slaying, right? So we probably want to keep Silverlight and sell the iron longswords. Not steel yet. We're still working on iron. That is a-okay. Hello, bold adventurer. Can I interest you in some swords? Yes, please. $84 GP for 2 bars, or 91. Oh, I don't get to see the sell price, so 91 to 140 is not quite double. So it might actually not be as cost effective, but it'll make the... it's fine. Yeah, it might not be making as much money as short swords. Short swords might actually be more of a moneymaker. But it takes significantly longer to smith all of those. Oh, I should sell the gem. Yeah, I'm not going to walk to Falador, I don't think. I think I'm just going to sell the gem to the general store. We can't, like, craft it or anything, so it'll just be a nice little extra chunk of money. DJ Bank, that's funny. Okay, yeah. 10 GP, nice. Better than 0. Okay. We're making progress. We're making progress. It's steady. And it won't be long, and we will have better armor than bronze, which will be great. What we've got, 336. So let's withdraw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Withdraw 10. Okay, then we can deposit 250 and 50 twice. All right. Perfect. Yeah, look at that inventory. Nice, nice. Let's check. Do not fight a guard. Let's check actually. What is our balance? 3,181. So we're about 1K away GP from being able to buy the adamant axe, which is our current goal. That will help me feel just a little bit, actually a lot of bit safer in PvP. Only then I feel like it'll make me even more of a target because I'm going to be just carrying this mithril or this adamant axe around without the stats or armor to back it up. But that'll be one piece of the pie solved, and we will continue trying to piece them together while leveling up our smithing skill at the same time. So it's all geared towards survival. We've kind of shifted away from just completing quests and toward a need to train to survive. All right. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end on this note. This has been a really great session. Yeah, we gained about 1,000 GP. We hit 21 smithing. I think that was, what, 3 or 4 inventories of iron, which was great. Yeah, that was some good, steady progress. We need to do this again. In the next episode, we will continue grinding iron ore, iron bars, iron equipment to raise our smithing level, sell it in Varrock, make money, and hopefully avoid being PK'd. In addition to that, today, we very narrowly escaped death. We're chased all around the vast majority of the game world by Dorothy. It was terrifying. We only survived due to a technicality, basically. A misunderstanding on both of our parts on how PvP works on the server. And also because it's my lucky number 13. It's episode 13, so fate had to give me a pass. If only Dorothy knew that she was attacking me on episode 13 of the series, she might have thought twice. Just kidding. I'm sure she'll get another chance, as will others. But yeah, that is going to be our plan in the next episode. I really appreciate you hanging out and watching with me today. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe for more RuneScape and other retro RPG content. I'm Twinrova. This has been Let's Play 2001Scape, and until the next episode, happy scaping and fight on.